Alright, this is Grayson with Garvin's. We're at 1341 South Glencoe Street. Pushed out 61 feet to the tap. We cleaned this line a couple times. We had a lot of difficulty at first. What I believe now to have been a grease clog, as well as quite a lot of roots. So after snaking it a couple times, we have about as good as it's going to get. Could only fit 3-inch blades down, so a little bit of roots remains in 2 spots right here, right at the tap. Then we've got some grease that will wash out over time. It's got a lot of cracks in it. This sewer line is in good condition considering all of the cracks. There's not really any offsets or bellies or anything like that. This last little bit of roots at the tap is going to be always really difficult to get just because the tap turns to the left. And we could only fit 3-inch blades down the cast iron suite because of that hard 90. So, but we got almost all of the roots out at every joint, except for one other joint. We were only able to bore a hole through, even after running it multiple times. So, possible crack on the top left there. All the offsets are very minor and in an okay spot. We've got a decently large root there, but it's just a solo root. We got a crack on top, so definitely want to continue maintenance and not let these roots make the pipe any worse. So it almost looks like this pipe is concrete. It's difficult to say. Just one little section from 54 to 53, so like maybe 2 feet of pipe there. The rest is clay tile until we get to cast. So I think all this is clay tile. It just looks kind of pebbly. So this is where our largest section of roots was, but we've got a nice appropriate size hole there. We were running water while clambering as well, or cleaning as well as clambering, but we let it all drain out. So, spoke about regular maintenance, possible use of Rudex, and then getting sewer line insurance, possible crack on the top there. Sewer line insurance to inevitably do a full line replacement. There's a 360 crack right here that I think is just after the hub. Another crack on top there. Crack on the bottom there. Could be a tiny root remnants, but essentially there's cracks at most of the joints. Another crack there. But none of the cracks are protruding. None of them really appear to have any jagged edges. There is one section where it looks like possibly a little bit of the top of the pipe might be missing. Don't know if that's an old, somebody knocked a clean out outside, dug down, if it's shallow. I think that might be it right there. It's difficult to see. I don't know if that is the spot that I was thinking of or not. Spoke about using degreaser agent because we had a lot of chunks of white grease build up. My blades were kind of slowly going through, ended up whipping part of it. But everything seems to have rinsed down, have good flow, a little bit of something on the right of the pipe, possible crack or little chunk of it. There we go, on the top of the pipe there. So we've got crack in the bell, and then crack after the bell, and then a little something on the top of the pipe there. No roots growing through that area that we saw. Tried to pre-scope, couldn't get past roots. There was pretty heavy root intrusion. I think that's another crack beyond. Yeah, that's a crack right there. So, very slight lip on the bottom. Very, very small. Sorry about that. I had the camera come out of the reel. So we're getting close to our cast iron. Cast iron is actually in pretty good shape. We removed some scale. Some of the cast iron should be replaced because we have got hard 90 at the bottom of a lead portion. This little offset here is not great, but it's not terrible. Doesn't have too much difficulty getting the camera past. So possibly could have a little bit of waste catch up there, but not really anything too bad. Little tiny tuft of roots poking out there from that offset. Not anything too bad, but difficult to get. I believe we're going here at 10 feet into our cast iron. Cast iron seems to not have any rot channels. We removed a lot of grease and calcium and scale buildup. And then we're about to come up a series of turns. So I believe that black area is where we have our kitchen tying in. We have something tying on off to the left there. And now we're going to come up. This is our longest sweep. And then we're going to immediately come over another bend. And then final. It's been Grayson with Garvin's. Thank you.